All right, we're starting the M+2 turn. We've already had this previous strategy discussion here, and we did talk about victory points also. Just pulling that over. Bear with me, I got a slight cough I'll try and minimize here. Right now, victory point wise, NATO's in the lead, 136 to 80. And we did talk about some strategies here. These units are isolated. If I hide the units, it's dense urban hexes that give you the victory points. There's 3 in Hamburg, and actually there's 3 in Munich and Nuremberg. So potentially that's 7 urban hexes give us 35 points. But on the other hand, it'll take 35 from NATO. So that's a viable strategy. Isolate Nuremberg, isolate Munich, try and capture the hexes, keep trying to whittle down NATO forces. Apparently now with tactical nukes, the only real ground combat we're going to see is trying to capture the urban hexes intact. Going to continue attacking Berlin. Hopefully it'll fall this turn. So that's the strategy for this for the Warsaw Pact. I think that's the plan. I could have, with 7 hexes, 7 urban hexes, if I nuked all of them, that would be 35 casualties, which could cause West Germany to collapse. 35 and 21 is 56. West Germany collapses, and then you get their population, but I'm not going to do that. Warsaw Pact gets a lot of reinforcements, some Czechs, Soviet Army, and some Poles. This time I'm going to keep these units around here, reducing West Berlin for another 10 points. So if we can capture West Berlin and Munich, Hamburg, maybe we don't need Nuremberg, but we can capture it, then we'd have a win by victory points. Or we'd be in the lead. I just don't know how the game would end at that point, because it's becoming more and more that if NATO wants to win, they may have to escalate. But let's go ahead and start the turn here. And again, I appreciate your patience with my cough here. So first we roll for air power, which both sides seem to be using as soon as they get it. 1d6. NATO doesn't have any air power. Okay, that's slightly different. We get 4. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counterclockwise. Alright, so we have 4 air points. We can decide what we're going to do with that. Excuse me. The Warsaw Pact player collects any reinforcements and roll for intensive attacks. So let's go ahead and roll for intensive attacks. I think I have it here. Yeah. And we're here. Let's slide this over here. That's riot suppression. I'm sorry. Intensive attack. We're at general war. Roll 1d6. A 1. Well, that's pretty awesome. They get 3. And they can do it with any HQ. I'm going to use one. Only requirements have got to be within 5. I'm going to do this one. That will support the attack on one of these hexes in Hamburg. We will also do an intensive here. Looking at the map, I don't think I'll be maybe attacking these hexes this turn, but The Czechs have a lot of troops, so they've got a headquarters somewhere. There it is. Alright, so that's an intensive supply we've done there. Go back to the sequence of play. Wow, I thought I'd paused the recording on that. Sorry about that. So let's see what's next. I'll try and do better at that. So after we've got our reinforcement set up, and now it's the movement phase. So the potential problems, this guy over here can do one nuke strike. The other way we could collapse Germany is cause just casualties. Maybe target their units. We have them here. Over here, though, we don't have any Soviet HQs, so we can't do any nukes. And we don't want to do any nukes on Munich here. So just trying to figure out where to do the airstrikes. This is your problem, and I don't really have any way to deal with him except for taking him out, as long as he is in this hex. So we'll move all the Czechs here. Something's here. Oh, wow, the last of the Czech tanks. 1, 2. Well, he could go around 1, 2. Nope, hit zone control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he's going to slip around behind here. So that then allows our other units 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, they got to cross this river. So this guy 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and get this guy to get a move marker. I think the mark moved is somewhat the vassal here. And then all these guys can do is, well, this guy can get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. We got our AA unit, but he can't go very far. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe he can't really get next to anybody. I mean, if they're not adjacent, maybe this guy can get up there. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's move him here. So these are exposed. This guy could shoot at him, but he doesn't have to commit right now. We do have artillery if they're adjacent. My main goal here is to cut supply off, which I'm not going to be able to do this turn. But these guys, 1, 2. Well, let's see. Can I get this guy surrounded? That would be a goal here. He can't move up. These guys are useless. Wow, there is nothing left here. For the Czechs, at least. See, I can't get him far enough. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3. But unfortunately, there's nobody up here left to swing around and seal them off. Well, I do have a mech unit here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's commit him here at least. 1, 2, 3. I don't like stacking units. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just keep him there. And the AA unit can go here. Alright, let's think about this headquarters. 2, 3. I want to be in a position where he's within 5 of... Yeah, he is. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I don't want to push... Now I can push him a little further. The engineer can't really get very far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's put him here. Okay, and then we have our reinforcements. And they actually appear. Nothing's fast. Everything's 4. Problem is I don't want to stack anywhere. Well, let's see. Well, there's an artillery unit. So let's see where these guys at least start. Start the artillery unit here, here, and here. Problem is there's nobody in this center area. This is pretty... probably the best way is for these guys to swing up. There is nothing here. Let's move him down. Alright, let's do it this way. 1, 2. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. And he can maybe go way down here. Yeah, why not all the way down here? Okay. So the Czechs have moved. There's nobody here, but yeah, I got a 5-8 here. What kind of speed do they have? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost could respond there, but then again, this area. Wow. All right, let's go up here. I think our target's going to be. Sorry, this takes a little while. Yeah, I'm on the same side of the river here. We can start chipping in here. This only has a defense of 1 beyond the normal attack. So I've got these 2 units here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Is that their goal? I mean, there's nothing really over here anymore. So just getting this would be helpful. Although he could go to the races. They could get rid of these Nike sites. 4, 7, 8. He could wipe out all 3 of these Nike sites. But then I don't have anybody over here to kind of seal off the other side. So with a defense of 1, I may go for 8 to 1. Let's see what the highest odds are. 8 to 1. So yeah, I think our goal here is to finish off these guys. Now his defense is 3, 4. He's got a defense of 4. And he's got a defense of 4, so I'm going to need some more horsepower to take him out. Maybe I could go after this guy. Let's take this guy this turn. And we only need 2 4-4s to do it. Let's see. he can go on the Berlin Wall, this guy. So he could take this guy's spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could get all the way around here. And he'll still be on the right side. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy will stay here. And now we've got 8. That'll be good. So I could use this guy in attack. I could bring him down here and go 10. 15 to 4. That's 3 to 1. Those aren't good odds. I'll do my intensive supply on this attack. These guys will stay here. So what should we do? I'll take a chance. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Hold on. I could use that 6, 8 and move them up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And that'll put him to there. And he can keep going. And this guy can go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is almost just garrisoning here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's the purpose of doing this? Probably need a control marker now. Or he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or he can come down here and do attack nukes. That'll give me 4. Problem is, of course, the English headquarters. Or I could do 2 airstrikes and see how far back we get them. If I get them back 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That may work. Let's see. That's one of those sites too. So let's see. Yeah, this will be a long turn, me working through all this stuff. But that's okay. Thanks for your patience. I would like to knock him back. And I can only get these guys up. Well, then there's this guy. Well, this guy's going to go after him. He is a problem. I could probably do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 2, 3, 4. This guy is a problem. And then these 2 are problems. And I got 4 airstrikes. And, oh, wait, they're in Nike range. So I'd have to waste 2. Wow. Okay. Let me think about this. Alright. I'm going to move this headquarters up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to do 2 on him to push him back. And then 2 on him. And then, well, that's a Belgian unit. Slight rule change, you can use 5 salvos per player turn, so you'll be able to do another 5 during the NATO player turn. Hasn't been an issue so far because we've always had separation. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 on the UK headquarters, 2d6. Highest is the number of hexes. Roll high. Poof. 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's put them back here. 3, 4, 5. Okay, that gives us a little bit of separation. Then we're going to come down here and do 2 on the 82nd. Oh, I've got a place. I think he was. Oh, yeah, that's a Nike X. Okay, then we're going to do 2 on the 82nd. 5, he's dead. So let's see how I want to do this. Little organization here, bear with me. This is already counted stuff. So the new stuff for the turn will be in front. And I hope I remember where it was. I think it was there, yeah. And then he'll do 1 on this. Maybe he'll get lucky, we'll see. 1d6, 3. Let's see, if I do a flip, yep, that's 3. So, and then we've got another marker there. Okay, the whole goal of this now is the UK unit can't fire at anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't fire. Yep. This is the, I don't have a response. That's my point here. And then this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I may not waste anything on, we'll see. Alright, so that's good. We've pushed the UK unit back. And we took out the 82nd Airborne with a nuclear strike. Alright, so I'm gonna move this guy over here. 1, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, just out of range here. And he can salvo against this guy. So let's get those. There it is. And he'll just overkill with 2. And this guy goes to the destroyed units. Oh, it was there. There it is. So we'll put that here. Belgian unit. I've already got the nuke there. Excuse me. And this guy's going to get rid of some Nike sites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I'm going to say that's an effective hex. 6, 7, 8. Oh. And then 6, 7, 8. Hyde and Bremen. I'm just going to have a rule that NATO's not going to nuke their own Western Germany dense urban axes. Don't really have a way to indicate that this has been destroyed except by doing this. So that gets rid of some of them, and they've moved. Let's move this guy up. 1, 2. Oh, he'll get stuck there. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's move him here. He can occupy Bremen, maybe. And then we've got this 8, 8, and I really don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, to hit somebody else here, he will get within 5 of the UK. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's no positive gain there. So maybe I'll just leave him there. This guy can't move. Oh, we got another 6, 8. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no real victory points back here. But do they collapse loss of a dense urban hex? Yeah, they don't get anything for loss of an urban hex or dense urban hex to nuclear radiation. Ouch. That's going to be 1 then. That's a new one. I'll try and put that in. Okay. Got to remember that if you nuke just urban hexes, it does cause 1 casualty point. So I don't know what the strategy is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. He could run around here and just start nuking these hexes. So, for casualties. Yeah, this is kind of a strange situation. Don't know what the strategy should be. He'll stay there. And then this guy will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just out of range of here. So the Warsaw Pact units aren't a lot, but you know, if you push this off the board, it comes back as a reinforcement. So we could start collapse of these all by doing tactical nuclear strikes. Alright, these units can't move, but he can. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put him under the AA there. That guy stays there. Those are guards. They're all done. So then we come down here. Okay. Alright, looks like the Battle of the Headquarters here. So the 8th Guards Army will move up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. He can hit him. So 2 on him. 2 on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1 on him. Hopefully, got to roll a 2 or higher. So, and hopefully that'll move them all out of range. Let's mark myself. First, the 2 up here. This is my only attack, so boom. Wow, got a 6. Okay, that takes him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, that was a good attack. And then another tactical nuke there. And that's another. Okay, I'll know what to look at by looking at these. Then we got 2 on this guy. A 6. This is not good for NATO. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we got a nuke here. And then 1 on this guy. Ah, he's gone. Wow. Let's just take him and put him here. Took him out because he does have 1 tactical nuke. So with that done, now that pretty much opens up here. But I can't use my airstrikes to clear these all. So I guess we'll move forward and see what the headquarters can do next turn. Alright, time to move up this front. This is a Soviet, so he does have tactical nukes later, so he'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll put the AA unit on him. As protection, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna move him here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for now, stay on the wall if you want to live, short of a U.S. airstrike. So this guy can go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or he could go up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 5. So he can't go. So he could go here. That's as far as he needs to go. This looks like a Soviet HQ. Get this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. These are all East Germans. This is an air defense unit, and I got a headquarters hanging out there in the breeze. Interesting method of employment of your units here. 1, 2. But to prevent an airstrike, let's bring this guy up. Well, this guy could have gone further too. This is for air defense. So did I put one over here? Yeah, I got air defense over here. I got air defense here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's put him here and put him here. Oh wait, he can get there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, these units are stuck on the border. He's gonna stay there. Maybe he'll go here. Okay, so it looks like we've moved pretty much everybody here. Then we've got these rear echelons. Where do I want to send the Poles? And where do I want to send the Russian army? Do they want to be up here or not? Let's see, to make things easier here. Yep, I've got my coverage. These guys are attacking. That's my intensive supply. 1, 2, 3, 4. And he can do it. He can supply them all because zones of control are stopped. We'll keep this guy here from bombardment. And we'll move him up. 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3. It's not very good. 1, 2, 3. No, that's fine. And let's see what we got here. Wow, another headquarters. 1, 2. Well, we can move them here. And then we got lots of AA units here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this guy can go here. This guy goes 1, 2, 3 here to cover him. Alright. And so now all we've got are the reinforcements to move in. Alright, I'm okay with the Poles up in the north and the Soviets coming in here in the south because this whole area seems to be completed. So these will be like garrison units. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll just stack them against my better judgment. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look, we got one of these. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that'd be too much. 3, 4. One more Soviet headquarters. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll move them down here. Okay. So the Poles are in. And then what do we have with the Soviets here? Oh, we got some nice armor. And I may have to zoom out to see this. Yep, we got 2 armor units. Then we got an HQ. Got artillery. So where do I want to send the armor? They're going to have to cross the river. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can get to these 2 hexes. So that's exactly what they'll do. He hasn't moved yet, so he can provide them air. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't like stacking. 1, 2. Oh, Dresden. Wow. Okay. This guy here. 1, 2. Okay. Put this guy. don't really know if that's the ideal way of doing it, but that's everybody's moved. Yeah, I think that's it. So at the moment, because they eliminated that 2-7 here, this one has one tactical nuclear salvo. It is in supply. It's going to get this guy because they're trying to circle. So we are going to roll 1d6 tactical nuclear. 2 did not get him. Did not. That was a failed attack. That's too bad because he's not going to live long. But we do get to put one of these there. This poor guy, that's the second nuclear attack he's had. These guys must be shell-shocked. So that was that attack, so now it's the combat phase. And because we shoved back these units, they can't do attacks. There's no NATO air points. And we did push the UK far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the UK can't hit. 5. Yeah, can't hit him either. So we did dodge those bullets. So we've got the combat phase. And we'll do the big attack on West Berlin. I did do the calculation. It's a 40 total to 5 is an 8-to-1 intensive attack. 2d6 minus 2 DRM. Okay, let's make sure about that. Come over here. Don't need the stability track right now. And if we do look at dense urban, and defender ignores retreats. Nice. So 8-to-1, 2d6 minus 2. Here we go. That's a 5. DM. Oh, that's defender mauled. Defender mauled. All defending units suffer 1 step loss, and the retreats ignored, but all defending units 1 step loss. There is no flip. And there is no flip. So that's it. West Berlin has fallen. So I'll put these guys over here. And I'll put these guys. Wait, what are these guys? Let's put these guys in. There we go. The headquarters. Okay, flip. Okay, so West Berlin has fallen. I could do that right now. I'll figure these numbers out later. Okay. So we do have one more attack. It's intensive again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Okay, it's these two. Have because they're isolated, so it's a defense of 1. So we have 8-to-1 minus 2 DRM, 2d6. Ouch. It's a 2. A 2 at 8-to-1. DR. Wow. Totally repulsed. Totally repulsed. Hamburg is under siege, turning into a fortress here. So, I think that's it. You'll notice though too, what did I do? I didn't use any of the air points. So, that gives the Warsaw Pact 4 to try and counteract NATO and take that off the table. So, it's looking pretty bleak. Let's go ahead and adjust the victory points real quick for, well, let's see here. First, there's West German casualties due to nuking urban hexes. That's a new one. So let's see if we can figure out where all these are. So I looked at it real quick and it came out to be 3. So we go to the stability track, we go to West Germany, we go 1, 2, 3. 24. And then we look at casualties, and the new ones are U.S. has lost 5. 5 and 4 is 9. Belgium has lost 6. That's not good. Let's see what that looks like. Belgium breakdown. Okay. Belgium's not long for this war. And then the UK has lost 2. Okay, so put these over here. Belgium, that's a new one. And UK. Alright. So then, oh, ouch. And those are losses too. So let me pull that back up again. I kind of messed that up. US lost. Oh, and they lost the 82nd too. So the US lost another 4. Hold on. 13. Alright, so US losses this turn amounted to, I think I can read it from the top, 2, 4, and 3. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. These were already lost. 10, 11. No West Germans, and 6. That's 17. So let's go to the victory point table. And NATO losses are 65, 72. Okay, and that's Warsaw Pact. Don't believe we've lost anything else here. So let's see, based on that, didn't take Hamburg. So based on that, we'll go back to our spreadsheet, and we will redo this A to Z, and then we'll come here, and that should be all these. Oops, I did it again. It's these. So NATO's at 126, and Warsaw Pact is at, pick the right numbers here, there, 107. And I don't see any path to victory for NATO from a victory point of view. So they've got some hard decisions during their turn. And let's look at the sequence of play, and we may end it here for the Warsaw Pact. Combat phase done. Get rid of the moved markers. There we go. I'll do this offline. Like I said, there was a rules clarification from the designer that units get the salvo points each player phase. So, for example, a Soviet HQ can use 5 nuclear tactical nukes during the Warsaw Pact phase, and then in response to NATO can use a 5 on the Warsaw Pact phase 2, and that goes for the units. So, wow, that's a lot, and I didn't really subtract from them. I'll figure that out too, but to be perfectly honest, USSR has 270 at the start of the turn, and yeah, I got them marked, so that's easy to figure out here. 2, 5 is 7, and I think we used one down here. Yeah, so they used 12, and US used 1. So that's good. End phase. Nuclear explosive convert to radiation. No automatic victory, and the NATO player may ask Warsaw Pact for a ceasefire during their phase. It's not their phase, so that's an option for NATO next phase if they don't do any nuclear attacks. So this has been pretty long, 45 minutes, and I do apologize for my coughing, but Yeah, the NATO choices are really beginning to narrow. I did find a document about Soviet plans, and they said they just, for a certain period of time, they said they just nuke everything and drive through, and actually we're potentially seeing an illustration of that plan. The problem is, unless NATO is ready to completely surrender, it will escalate, and we do know from the Cuban Missile Crisis that on the strategic nuclear front, NATO, the US, definitely had a preponderance. So we may end up there in the next turn or two, and that'll probably be the end of the game. And in the end, nobody wins. All right. Thanks for listening. See you at the next recording.